Beautiful people, it's me, Pamela, on my YouTube. Cho, no, what's the tea? Siyahlazia. Guys, let's just unpack on the Real Housewives of Johannesburg, season 3, episode 10. It started with Kia doing like nje ihamba ney'ngane zakhe, you know, they went out to look for like fabrics and stuff, and then obviously you know who was there. Leon was also there, because they wanted to like do like a pyjama party as well later on. And then Leon was like, no, I'll show you my expertise when it comes to fashion and mostly fabric, you know. So yeah, and then I can also, it was just like, I can just help you with the PR because I've got experience in those things, you know. And then okay, I was with her children, you get just so that you can see the mommy working, you know how it is. Our children must just see how hard is it to for them. I mean, how hard is it for us to work for them, you know? So okay, I was like, let's go, guys. Yeah, so the children are also there with Leon, you know. Leon was just explaining I can use fabric in different settings in my life. I will show you if fabric I understand in life. And then Kia and Leon sat down to talk about Tarina. Like Tarina became a main topic in their things. Sisters is always like bringing up stories, trying to cause a commotion all the time. Like, what is this? So Leon was just saying, you know, I don't really have nothing against Tarina. It also came out that Tarina won Miss India in 1912. That's how I put it. I mean, she's been putting it on people's faces, Leo, or rubbing it in people's faces. You could say, oh, no, I won. You know, like Kenya more. Wagyu Housewives of Atlanta. She's also the same. No, I won in 19, like, I don't know when, guys. You always gonna tell us that. So we know. I need to have seen you on TV. We know which you are Miss USA, but I mean, every day. So, Utarina won like 1912, but she's always rubbing it in her faces. I'm just like, bruh, like, please stop. Like, Saskatele. We know, anyways. Yeah, we'll look a piece. I mean, really? And Thobekile went to Range Rover for a drive, you know, yeah, so they just had time to talk. Lebo asked Thobekile if she did say those things about nje, like the whole thing, yeah, Tarina, nje, you know. Thobekile was just like, like I had said, guys, on season 3, episode 9, in those guys, Tarina, her stories, she's always pick up on people. Unalento of gaslighting people also, Tarina. Yeah, the thing, yabantu normally that I normally say we have money. They are like that. And then when you're wearing something, she'll be like, okay, is that Dior? Hello, where did you buy it? I haven't seen it at Gucci. That's how she was going on. She's like, how you're wearing Gucci? How come I haven't seen it in the Gucci shop? Bro, you haven't been at a Gucci shop. At some stage, there's been stories about your man and the fraud. So you haven't been. It's a Gucci shop. Umbugela panty, she feels those things are fake. Those Gucci's are when they went to pick up the strawberries. Uti and those Gucci's, you haven't seen them at the shop. Right, like you go to a Gucci shop every day. Are you like for real? Utobi was like, I'm done with this girl. Like I don't want anything to do with her. Utarina, like we are trying to bugela bantu pants. So Ulebo was just asking Thobekile ukuthi, did you say those things ngempela about Nicole ukuthi she's an alcoholic? Thobekile was like, do you think I said it when Masusungbuka? Utarina is crazy, bruh. Everyone knows Utarina is crazy, and she's always gaslighting me. She's gaslighted me as well. She's always gaslighting people, basically. Yeah, so, and then I go to ukuthatha abantu and put them in a fake plane. So I'm how. So in the fake plane was there a pilot. She's like, yeah, there was a proper pilot, actually. Funny enough. There was. And her driver. They took them out of the plane, which didn't even move. You saw it, guys, on episode 9. People know like I was the sister. And then she takes them to her house, they're drinking what? And I'm an orange pagat. People are like, now what we done? Yeah, this is not the life. And then for Miss India, I mean, really? Did mention ukuthi Nicole has a problem with drinking. She could actually have a problem with drinking because of the problems that she's had in her relationship with her husband. We all know guys what she's been through. I didn't mention it on episode 9 ukuthi and 8 a bit, yeah, because she's been going through some stuff with Nicole around the indoda yakhe ukuthi nje yayijola some cousin of hers. I'm just like, really, bra, like abanye abantu bazenza izinto la ngaphandle. In the end, Lebo was sitting, Nicole came to join them. They continued to talk about Tarina. Oh, lost is guys. And she's not even in the Real Housewives. And nangendlela afuna ukubuya ngayo, nangendlela afika ngayo as a guest, she just nje doing crazy things. People are like, guys, sis, you need to calm down. You know? They continued to talk about her, Utarina. Nicole kept saying, that's my ex-husband. Every time she has referring to her husband, to her ex-husband. Lebo asked her, Utaibo, Nicole, are you guys still having sex with your husband? And that the sex felt dirty, you know, when I was sleeping with her. I just felt that he's in the house, this guy. What is he doing there? If you guys are not together and you're still even sleeping together, I mean, really doing sex. Guys, that was a bit personal though. I know Nicole say, I mean, Ulebo asking Nicole, why are you still having sex with your husband? Oh my gosh. Ended up by saying, these two basalalana. I mean, we should enjoy these two are still together. I mean, yeah, but guys, we sibatalmas mangago. You know how those things do, baby mama. Ubusalala no ubuntu sugana na angazi when. Way back when, but they still sleeping together. I'm just like, those things are crazy, bruh. Like, move on in life. You can't be sleeping with this person. Oh, I'm dumping on 1912. Oh, shadile, actually, man. But when I'm still sleeping with them, I know he's baby daddy. Oh, guys, baby daddy. Can you just be the baby daddy? And then it ends there. We met up with Kia. I don't know. There were flies there where they were sitting. There was just something buzzing. I'm just like, what the hell, bruh? What's going on there? Oh, and then they were just sitting there, the two of them, no Kia. And then it's about starting again, guys. Started again to ask her about the body shaming thing. Guys, like, I'm so over that story. Like, oh my gosh. Like, so what do you think? It's so tiring, that story. It's like about a broken record. There's a story. Can we move on now? And then Mbuza, so guys, when I so people are already saying about my BBL is bodged. People are laughing at her. Yo, it's tiring. Wow, what's going on? Do you know something? Haibo. And you know what was crazy? Uke was like, you know what? Letabo is the one who keeps bringing up this topic of the BBL that's bodged. And we actually don't care anymore. I'm done. Like, I've moved on. That's the public, what is the public saying? And then Mamusi said the BBL, most people don't approve of this BBL. I'm just like, guys, who cares whether we approve or not? And Lutabo went also for skin bleaching. She must do whatever she wants, bro, with her money. And I've been saying, Oguti, it's crazy how, especially South Africans, like, most of them have turned out to Bafun Gubalites. And one of my cousins is always like, why you got that? Because you are dark. Just stay dark. Like, what would you care? Why you go lights in life? But more lights, guys, be light, please. Please skin bleach and drink things and do your BBL and do stuff. Good man, I would always say to good, I would never do those things. I've always into in my botox and stuff. This is why I'm 52 and I look like how I look like. Please go to my other channel and see how. Actually, I'm just about to be 53 in 3 months' time. Because I will never do those things. Because I just can't. And then also some shop I'm on Michael Jackson. Yeah, I don't want to go to other South Africans about to side right now because they do those things. I'm just like, Brad, please. When it comes to God created you how you are. Can you just appreciate it and stay like that? Why do you want to be other people? Please stop. That's just my thing. But at the same time, I stopped judging people how they look like and how they always trying to enhance themselves, putting stuff, don't in their skin, benza old BBL. Please do. Please, they are like, it's your money. That's just my thing. Yeah, it's not for me though. I'm not that person. Mongas, you know, I love your shame. ne-makeup uyifaka once, I don't know after how long she's not depressed. Because for the longest time, when I was still at VetsTech, which is actually UJ now, I was such a tomboy. And namanje, when people see me, they're like, "Oh, you've changed." I'm like, "Yo, I have." But I was such a tomboy. I was never into makeup, to a point where I even mentioned here on this channel, ngifuna ukufaka ama-lashes galithab mhlambe the same size. I don't know how I'll see this year, guys. I'm just not the type though. Ulithabo-ke went on to make Ukia feel bad. That's just what was crazy. She was like, people kill themselves if you laugh at them. Actually, BBL yakhe ukuthi abantu angithi talking about her even on social media. But she's the one who went in to some guy who was busy tofaring tofoza tinting it. 18 her bum, bruh. 18, I mean, on social media. She's the one who's doing this. That's what Kaya is saying. She's the one who's always bringing it up. Trying to check what are people saying about it, and we don't care at the end of the day. People kill themselves. Because she feels now, this thing now, people are bullying her. And no one is bullying this lady, guys. No one. Hlala ne-BBA yakho nama-hips akho ay-fake, and then that's for you, bro. Like, who would you care? Mina angeke mase ngiwafakile ama-BBL kunandaba mina ukuthi umuntu uthini. And then she was like, so people kill themselves ngalento lena. How? Okay, I was like, hey, well, this lady Ataibolosisi is making people's mental health issues to suit her narrative of this thing. Is she for real? This is like, she even went as well as saying that this is so disgusting and sickening. I just can't stand it, because she's the one who's always bringing it up. Like, I'm done, I'm tired. Litabo needs to come down, bruh. You are really about these thoughts in her head. Those were my words, in her head, that people are talking about her BBL all the time. Really, Aibo. Skatel. I, for one, I'm actually tired of Letabo's story and her BBL. This story needs to come down, like access cartel. So we are done. Yeah. Mamusi, the next one was Mamusi having lunch with her husband, and when they were toasting, Mamusi said to great sex, guys. I was just like, how is he Xing hinapi? All of us, we were like, how? Yo, Sisi. Which means things are great, but I was like, you go, girl. Things are going great in your life and in the bedroom. Big ups, girl. I mean. Came to join them for lunch, and then he was sitting there with them, but she didn't bring a date, because I was expecting to see her ex-husband if he has moved into the house. So my thing is that then finally Ozinai for some at the date and chill there. Nice restaurant, although I didn't really see what restaurant was it. Yeah, but so they were chilling there. And then when Nicole came, they hugged, and then in front of the husband, everyone was like, yeah. I think Usonke Smangele, I guess, on TV, on One Magic Google. Okay, so she kissed her on the lips. They kissed. Actually, Nicole is the one who brought the lips to Mamus, and then Wamkikisa. I like saying Wamkikisa in the mouth. I'm just like, bruh, really? But it's fine. I guess they are friends, guys. I mean, what are we gonna say? Nicole came back and forth with Galenda Gavili, the ex-husband's name. Lowa keep busy saying that he came back to her again. There's nothing like that. My thing is that there's nothing like that. Like, once bitten, twice shy, guys. And you've been bad-mouthing this man. But in the house and you're sleeping together. I'm just like, really, bro? Like, why? And then she started crying, sisters. She started crying in front of the husband. Mamusi's husband. I was just like, oh, wow, guys. Yeah, and then she was saying, all this man hates her. All this time, this man has been hating her. She was doing it for the entertainment for us. I'm just like, Tina's entertainment. Move on, bruh. But my thing is that I did say, I think it was on episode 8, talking about Into Zamatota. It was about Nicole Food. Which at the end of the day, Thobekile was like, I know, spice it up, some herbs to use so that you attract him again. I'm just like, you know what, guys, those things don't work. Please, umuntu you can't force people to be in your life and force. Mina nje, for example, I don't force. Mina also I'm a Scorpio. I love and I give. If I have or you have me in your life, no, Gucci, it's genuine, it's legit, I'm there for you. But if you're busy when this and also with age, I'm just like, bruh, please go. You need to go at some stage. I need to let you go. And I normally release you. And I'm quite him. I'm not the type that's like, oh, I hate you. I'm so angry with you. No. You release and be like, hi, boy. You know? So, my thing is that I said it. I talked about a lot about Nicole on episode 7 and 8. I was just like, people need to stop to tell her what to do. When she is ready, she will do it. It's for herself. It's not for us. This is why that man is back again. In her arms again. Like, again. They're sleeping together again. Because she needs to, like, I figure to a stage where she's like, you know what, I'm done. Bye. Yeah, till now, we have nothing to do with it. And I said it. Especially on episode 7. He said I repeated it many times. I would say, they must live it. It's a life, guys. I mean, a party, Thobekile was not present at the pyjama party. She looked very unhappy, guys. I don't know what's going on there. But the ladies looked beautiful, hey, in pink. Leon and Thobekile had a fight. Things started. About those two, these are the same people on episode 8 who went for a DNA test but related. I'm just like, bruh, like, there's nothing like that because I'm not related. The way they fight, though, they like siblings. Daban. They are like siblings. Oh, they were fighting, bruh, like, easy child. I was just like, this two needs to stop in front of people. Thobekile went crazy on him. Yo, what he was just sipping wine. It looked like some champagne, some sparkling something that he was sipping. It looked like a rosé at some stage. I wasn't sure what was going on there. But it was looking like a champagne foot at some stage. I was just, it's like, hey, what's going on here? He was sipping it. Yo, Thobekile went crazy on him, told them where to get off. The beef between these two, I really don't get it. In front of these ones, of the other ladies. I'm just like, hey, bro. He was effing him up like Etty when F, you know, listen here, Wayne. Listen here. Hey, bro, guys, Thobekile like became another person. And she was unhappy at first at this pyjama party. So I'm thinking there was something going on with her. And then she was like, it's time, long, everything. You keep it again. I don't care how it goes. It went other directions, guys. To a point where she left. She walked off. Sisters. Uki was not happy because she's the one who actually was hosting this thing. This pyjama party. She was like, hey, but these two, what's going on? They're ruining my night. What the hell, bro? Like, what are they doing, these two? I think the show is actually getting better. Guys, I'm actually happy, Mina Manje. There's a story. Everything has been flowing. Something to talk about. Yeah, so guys, ngiyabonga kakhulu how you've supported me on my channel. What's the tea? Siyahlazia. I am so grateful for the views. Oh my gosh, realize of Johannesburg. Although I'm still nervous every time I have to do this, but I'm just like, you know what? I love you guys so much. Gintanda, over. You have no idea. Thank you so much, guys.